Hey there folks, my name is Noms. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. So, where we at? We are not in good shape, I don't think. Let's take a peek. We were under siege for quite some time, unfortunately, by the hordes of undead. And I'm not shitting you here when I say this, but we actually fought the 7-day horde twice. I'm not even kidding. I mean, I swear to God. Like, I don't understand, but there was bees and dogs and zombies everywhere 2 days in a row. So I don't know about that, man. I just don't know. I have no bullets left. I got nothing left. As you can see, I spent quite some time getting a whole bunch of freaking iron too, because I decided that I did not want to have wood for the floor, and the reason why is because during our siege, the zombies. Oh no, shut up. Yeah. Time it properly. There you go. Look at that. The zombies actually busted down the entirety of the ground level, like these 3 blocks, and then the 6 beneath them, and poured in that way. So these zombies are too smart in some ways. They don't just attack the wall, they will literally dig underneath it. But cement is actually a bitch to break. The reinforced concrete, I'm sorry, not cement. I realized how it works, so it breaks down into like a broken form of it, at which point it's still really hard to break. And you can repair it entirely just by clicking it with this stuff here, and it's like instantaneous, so it is by far the best block that I've used in the game so far. Easily. But that's not important right now. They're going to try to bust through that, they're going to fail. I'm going to let them about 3 minutes, then I can kill them off. And we're going to just clean this up. We don't... Well, we kind of need those. We'll see what happens. We don't need spikes right now, necessarily, because we already used those up pretty extensively. What don't we need? We can get rid of a bunch of this stuff, actually. We can take the seeds out. We need to fix our helmet for one, evidently. The coal can stay. We just need to, like, I don't even know, do something, man. We're just not in good shape. Repair our bow real quick here. And we'll go with the sniper just so we can remove this guy from the picture. And any others that is, any of the friends that you got hiding behind him. So, oops. Check this out. We have reinforced iron spikes almost everywhere. Almost everywhere. And some are just the wood ones, so we don't want them to be wood. We want them all to be reinforced iron because, or reinforced scrap iron, whatever the name is, I'm not sure exactly what it is. But those cannot be broken. They can only be degraded by damage, like like a wood frame. When you break it, turns. When you upgrade wood frame, it becomes a new block. Once you break that block, it becomes wood frame again. That's how these guys work. So these are probably the most efficient spikes in the game. They're not the strongest. The plain wooden spikes do more damage to a zombie, but they break almost instantaneously, if we're going to be honest. So, it's kind of a give and take, and I'd much rather have a reliable defense than one that works faster. Because frankly, the zombies can't break my walls anyway. So, where did he go? Okay, then, I guess. I don't understand that. He just disappeared. So I'd rather... We can get rid of this too, actually. Well, keep dying for one. We gotta probably have to fix that a little bit. I would much rather, in fact, have spikes that they can be slain on over time versus spikes that will break almost instantly for them to continue to break my walls. That being said, we could probably use to extend that out 1 block. I'm not sure. We gotta figure something out for this freaking entrance. I think we might make like a tunnel that extends outwards and then surround that with these blocks and make that like double reinforced concrete. That way it'll be almost impenetrable to get inside the base. So I think that's our plan. But it doesn't really matter our plan is quite yet because we have a lot of stuff to do right now. We have to go out, we have to get a whole bunch of wood because we need to make the floor and the base cement as well as extend another cement tunnel. Then we're going to need a bunch more stuff. Additionally, we're going to need probably some more wood. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to need to complete this. What are these tasks we have up for today, which is going to be rather important, which is going to be setting up the next wall. debating how I want to do this because the biggest difficulty with concrete, and I mean this, the largest one, is using the reinforced concrete takes a very, very long time to build up the amount of blocks needed to actually do anything like needed. You know what I mean? Because you have to get a shit ton of iron to make all the reinforced, the rebar bars, rather, or frames, whatever the hell they're called. And then, once you've done that, you can finally go ahead. Okay, we're not going to use all that. And then hit it all with wood, and then hit it all with concrete, with the cement. And that takes a while to become concrete. And until it's concrete, it's not a very strong block. So overall, the entire process is really strenuous. And for whatever reason, this game just wants to throw zombies at me every single day. We faced, like, the freaking spider zombies through the scouts. We faced them 3 times in one day, and then got attacked by a 7-day horde twice. Or maybe it wasn't the 7-day horde, but it was a huge horde with dogs and a bee twice. So I don't really have all the time in the world to be building up a base. So I think what we're going to want to do instead is just set up traps. Maybe we want to use some simple walls. We'll use like wooden frames and then some spikes and that kind of stuff because the cement works well, but not for the amount of time it takes to create it. I could probably set up the second wall in about a day or 2, whereas the cement wall would take, I don't even know, another 7 days easily. I mean, if you imagine how many more blocks we're going to need to make a wall around the wall we already have. It's going to be a shit ton. It's going to be probably 1,000 blocks. So I'd rather do it with frames, maybe with the wooden frames, and then just line the inside and the exterior with spikes. I might not even make a wall yet. I might just line it with spikes for now, since spikes will be more much quicker to create. That's my plan for today, at least. We got to do some lumberjacking. We should probably plant these freaking seeds too, so we can actually have a renewable resource versus the most popular collection of seeds in the city. And we're going to try to plant them a little bit outside with a little more space in between them because before they were kind of messy, didn't look very good, and didn't really serve their purpose. I want kind of a tree border, frankly, that zombies have to walk or run through to get to my house, which gives me maybe a couple milliseconds, frankly, to react. But frankly, any millisecond to react to a zombie horde is a millisecond that I want. And they seem very prone to spawn from this side of the house, so that's it should be fine. Also, as you can see, we got a second or third floor really set up in the base. The building part's not quite finished because I don't have quite as much access to it as I did the rest of the place. And I don't know why that block is not a ramp frame, but it's not. I don't remember even putting it there, to be honest with you, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. While we're placing these, there's a topic I want to discuss, and it's probably going to be semi-controversial, and fans of this series may not like it. Because it discusses a potential end of this series in the near future, and that's about updates. So they've been releasing some videos for the Alpha 13 update, and they released it, and I cannot be more disappointed. I mean, I really couldn't. I don't know what they want to do with the game, aside from make it worse, and I mean that. With this last update, they removed, with Alpha 12, they added a bunch of cool things, and they also added a bunch of dumb things and a bunch of bugs. I mean, I get that's development, but that was different, right? I mean, bugs and issues, you can fix that. They had a couple dumb things, sure. But the next update, they've completely redone collecting of items and block upgrading to look, I don't know if you've played Ark Survival or Rust, but it literally looks identical to either one of those games. Like, it's not even kind of original. The inventory does not look even half as cool as this. It is literally a bunch of semi-opaque gray blocks, squares. That's all the inventory is. Like, they changed crafting. I didn't watch the entire 40-minute video because I was disgusted, frankly. I was really bummed. The game looks so dumb. They redid zombies, so zombies all look stupid and low poly. Like, you may not say the zombies look realistic, like this guy, for example, but at least he has character. You know what I mean? He looks cool. Maybe a derpy cool, but he looks cool. The zombies they are changing them to look like ragdoll derpy and stupid looking. And I don't know what that limits it to. I don't know if it gets rid of the variety between zombies or just the model colors and whatnot, but no, I'm not pleased with that either. So overall, like, they aren't even changing performance. Performance has not been updated, really. Maybe a little bit by changing other stuff, but they have not worked on performance. So all they've done is change the game to Rust. Pretty much, or Ark, or pick a game. Like, they've completely, apparently, in my opinion at least, let's be fair, removed anything original about the game. And just created, like, I don't know. I'm not happy about it. I don't really want to play the next update. Like, they even get rid of the food and hunger bar. It's just gone. You have these really bland, simple, horizontal bars that say health and stamina, and that's it. And they look boring. They don't even look as cool as this. Like, these ones look maybe a little bit weird, but they're at least original and innovative, right? I can't say I've seen bars that look like this before. So they're completely removing any innovative or original concepts and adding in overused, stupid ones on games that aren't that, like Rust. Nobody plays Rust anymore. Maybe not nobody, but I mean, even Rust was cool at one point when it was in its alpha game. When it was in its alpha. I mean, I'm not sure if it's beta yet, but before, it's like, I stepped in the other day. It's stupid. I don't even want to play the game anymore. And Ark, I don't like Ark. It's kind of cool, but it's bulky, and its performance is shit. And I don't like the crafting and collecting, which they're now changing 7 Days to Die to. So, it is entirely likely that if I cannot keep this update that I have now, Alpha 12.5, that I will not be continuing my series after the update. Maybe I'll probably try it, and if I like it, I'll still continue, but it's entirely likely, I'm telling you right now, that as of right now, I don't plan on continuing it, unless they have some either drastic changes, or, yeah, I don't know, like, it's just not worth it for me. It's not nearly as cool. Like, they seem to be molding it for a solely multiplayer experience, which is not at all how the game was originally geared. I mean, I know, it's a whole early access thing, you know, it's risky, but I'm not complaining that it's risky. It's risky, sure, but I'm not going to play your game. And a story. I'm not going to record your game because I don't want to play Rust or Ark. You know what I mean? Like, I want to play this game, the game I'm playing right now. I want the updates to this to be new innovative ideas, not getting rid of the innovation and adding overused concepts. So if I seem salty about it, I definitely am, to be frank, because I really do. Did I hear Scout? I think I did. I don't know. Maybe. I think I did. We're going to peek around and see. I really do like this game. No matter how much I complain about performance issues or bugs, I do like the game. And I respect the fact that it's being developed. But when development is taking the game in new directions with every single alpha, and the directions are all the wrong ones, like, it's not even going to work for them. Their game will get moderately popular, moderately, and then it's going to die down because it won't be anything original. I mean, unless I'm missing some key features here, yeah. But without further ado, that's the end of my 4-minute rant. That's just kind of a heads up that once Alpha 13 drops, which may be anytime soon, if I'm unable to keep this version, and even if I am, I may not continue the series, depending on what happens. Because part of continuing the series, just like playing Minecraft, is kind of about playing with new features the game provides. Whether new in design, like a new update, or new in ability, like a new redstone invention, or commands, or etc., etc. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of where it's at. We'll see what happens, though. Maybe I'll play it, the new update, when it comes out, and it won't suck. And you are a very uninterested zombie. Of course, these guys are the only ones that infect me. I've been hit by every other monster in this game, and I never get infected. I'll be honest, almost never. But these guys, every single time. It's no big deal, though. I'm pretty sure I have the materials and ingredients to make some antibiotics. So that's my plan. We need a bunch more stuff before we can upgrade these to all be the reinforced iron spikes. I don't expect to be able to do that today. God dang it. Like, what the heck? How does that hit me? God dang it. I think the sensors in that are a little bit too high. We should reduce the colliders. Where are we at? We needed a beaker And we need... Oh, we can take these because I need more bullets too now. I'll take some beer. Sure, I'd love some beer. The beaker is somewhere here. I know that for a fact. I think it's this one then. Yeah, this one. We have that, and then moldy bread. I know I have some somewhere. It's probably on my bike. I don't know where I put it. Is it over there somewhere? Or is it, no, that's just a mark for... Is it? Because I put a mark over here for some reason. No. My bike better be over here. I don't know why else my freaking thing would be here. I am so confused. I haven't used my bike. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I didn't even forget that I went anywhere. Well, I guess we can't make any freaking antibiotics then if we don't have a bike. Because our bike had all the bread in it. And it does not appear to be here anymore. Anyways. So I'm going to just stop ranting because I don't think anyone cares anyway. To be honest. But if you have any opinions about the update, please feel free to leave them down there. If I missed a feature or something like that, maybe I'm just have a bad perspective because I missed something, right? It's entirely likely. Or possible. Less likely, but it's definitely possible. But I do have to end the episode here. I've gone quite over my time, so I have some editing to do. Then I have some real-life responsibilities to which I must attend. You know, the real-life nonsense, whatever. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. It really shows a return for my work. I mean, I don't need a return, but I'd like some kind of showing, because otherwise it feels like I'm wasting hours of my day to entertain nobody. You know what I mean? And overall, that's my goal, is to entertain folks. So if you enjoyed, again, show some support, and I'll see you guys in the next video that I make.